Hi everyone, I'm Melissa with Fresh Blooming Clothing, and this is...
Hi Bloomies, I'm Bear, and I'm so excited that you guys like having me in the videos because I'm so excited to do them. I'm so excited having seen the stuff that she got today.
Yeah.
And in fact, I can't wait till tomorrow.
Why?
Because I get better looking every day.
I went to the Goodwill half off. It's called the Clearance Center. And I found about $100 worth of goodies, and when you hit the $100 mark, they give you a $20 off coupon. So everything you see came to just over $80. And you haven't seen it either.
No, I inadvertently saw one thing. Remember?
Oh, we'll start with that thing.
You can't put a toy out on the table and expect a boy not to look at it.
It is this. It's a slack line that is meant to go, where is it meant to go? Between two trees?
Between two things. Can I comment on the slack line?
Yeah.
Okay, kiddies, for those of you out there who may not want to spend too much money for a slack line, this is just a ratchet binder. You can buy them at Harbor Freight for $9 brand new. Except the strap is yellow.
Oh.
This one's all printed funny, so they made it look like a strap line, but that's all it is. It's just a binder strap.
So this one has the binder strap. It has the entire length of nylon something.
I think it's 40 feet.
I don't know. And the instructions and everything, it looks good. All the pieces look there, and I bought it for $5.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. All you gotta do is put it between anything sturdy, not the ratchet.
Yeah, you're right. 40 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then people walk on it. So it's basically like a balance beam up in the air.
Either that or strap down storage sheds that your dad makes and you deliver them. Like I did. That's why I know that's a strap binder.
We'll get into some clothes.
Yes.
These are Ann Taylor Loft. Good enough. And they're a size 0, and the half off place had them at $4.99, so half off of that is $2.50. Next pair, also $2.50. Little pair of shorts.
Are those zeros too or something?
These are size...
They seem really small.
They do seem small. 27. So no, these are like more of like a small medium.
Oh, well, according to Goodwill, they're a large.
I know.
Okay.
They're not.
So now we're back to what do I think this is worth? Is that why you're showing me like this?
Sure.
Or you're just saying that?
You can comment whatever you want to comment.
Okay, well I have no comment on these other than they look really small.
Okay.
Just like these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are Joe's jeans.
So I assume that's a brand name of sorts.
It's a good brand name.
Okay.
Some of their styles do really well and some not, but for $2.50, and short season is coming up, so I try to stock up on some shorts. Maybe I'll get $14 or $19.99 out of them.
Does Joe make things other than shorts?
He makes jeans.
Oh, so he makes jeans and shorts.
I don't know if he
he's not
makes
a
anything
shirt
past that.
guy?
No, I don't think so.
Well, Joe, if you're out there, let us know. I mean, what you're making.
This was something I went back and forth, but I had to hit that $100 mark. And actually, I raced around the store because I was up to $89. And at $89, you only get 15 off. But if you hit the 100 mark, you get 20 off. So I had to spend $11 to take an additional $5 off.
Which sounds fun, but you and I have been in a position many times, like if we get something, you know, you get so much off, and we like mill about the store looking for something to buy. Because we don't care about the stuff sitting out, so not decorative stuff. We always need to find something that is useful.
And Goodwill doesn't have too many useful
Yes,
things.
that's hard. That's what I'm saying. That's a hard thing to do. It sounds like fun, like, oh, I got to go spend this money, but it's not really.
It's not really. So this is Tabitha, which is an Anthropology brand. I believe this is their older label. It's like a camel hair color blazer with a ruffle. It's in really good shape. Because I almost didn't want to pick this up because I think it's slightly outdated and winter's coming to a close, so I looked for more lighter pieces at this point.
Well, I assume no camels had to actually die for the making of this.
No, that's just the color.
In spite of its name.
It's kind of a color.
Okay.
But it's a wool blend, it's a ruffle blazer, it's a career piece. And it was $2.50.
Okay.
Have any comments on that?
It's cute. It's, you know, I mean, I could see a professional person wearing that, right?
Yes.
Right?
Very cute.
Yeah, that's something you would have worn when you were
For sure.
assistant managers.
Yes. Okay. Here you go. You get to open these up.
These are giant. These might even fit me. Is that what these are? Well, no, wait, they're pants. Oh, I thought they were shorts.
Nope.
Well,
Show the people.
Oh, yes. Okay. Is it Pepe?
I don't know.
I think that's what it says. Watch me do the thing like this. I do like this and hold it up, and then we hope it's focused. Okay.
So you still haven't shown them the item.
Pepe jeans. Well, I'm getting to that. Give a boy a show here. Okay, here we go. That's the front, which I thought was shorts, but you can see they're actually longer. And the back is corduroy. That is pretty sweet. I'm
Look how
serious.
wide they are too. They've
Right?
got to be like 10 inches, 12 inches.
And I'll bet you
wide.
they're like incredibly comfortable because they're all nice and soft and everything.
They are really soft. So these are probably from the 2000s. Janko jeans are back and very popular. BuzzFeed reacts to those types of things a lot. So these are a size 44, which is the waist size. And they just have a lot going on. And 2000s, 90s, that style is kind of back in. So thought we'd take a chance on them.
They're fairly long too, right? They're fairly long.
The inseam you're saying?
Yeah.
33.
Oh, okay. No, they're not really.
You kind of need like a 38 or a 36.
Yeah, I think technically I'm a 37 is what my inseam is.
Is it?
Technically, I think that's what it is. But obviously I don't make pants in that length, but I thought they were the normal is 34 inch, right? Like the normal most
32 or 34 probably.
Yeah, the most you see.
Yeah, so these are what did I say? 33? Yeah.
Yeah, they're 33, so they're pretty big and fairly long. I mean,
Yeah. So they're $3.
They're fun.
They are fun. There's
Right?
a lot of fabric in them.
Now,
LuLaRoe.
I know that name.
Yeah. Again, I was really close to hitting that mark for the coupon. They were $2.25. It was $2.25. It's their Randy style. It's got heathered and pink and purple, so it is very spring-like, Eastery, and
Yes.
for the price,
It looks like an Easter egg.
it does kind of look very Eastery. If I get these on soon, Easter is, I think, like next Sunday, so I have to get that listed soon.
Well, listen, I know about dyeing Easter eggs as well. You remember?
Yes.
You remember
Do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, I would love to tell that
Okay,
story,
tell
yes.
the story.
So my girl says to me one Easter, we should dye eggs. And I go, sure, how do you do that? So I know you would think that I would know that knowledge by at some point in my life, but I never really dyed eggs. So she's like, well, she put these bowls out, all different color bowls. It was only like, what, maybe, it wasn't the Roji Biv thing, which I didn't know about Roji Biv either until I met her. So.
There's probably like 4 to 6 bowls, I would say.
4 to 6 bowls, yeah.
Yeah.
She says, well, we're going to dye eggs. And I said, what do you do? She says, you dip them in. I'm like, okay. So I took an egg, I dipped it in, set it there, dipped it in, set it there. However many, and I'm like, okay, now what? And she's like, what do you mean? And she, are you done? I'm like, well, yes, because that's all.
That was it.
I made them
The
solid.
entire process took me probably 10 to 20 minutes to set up, and the entire process took you like 3 seconds to finish dyeing Easter eggs.
You said dip them in. I was just following the instructions.
You never dyed Easter eggs, though,
No.
growing up or anything.
I think I had
Easter
people. I think
egg
I had people
dyeing.
do that for me.
Here.
No, it was called my mom. Yeah, I think my people took care of that. Yeah. I was like, you don't expect me to dye my own eggs. Come on.
Well, it was the only time we dyed Easter eggs.
It was the only time. Yeah. So.
Okay, this was in their boutique section, which means they thought it had more value. So it was $8.99, so I paid $4.50. And the label here truly doesn't matter. This label is not the best label.
It's just the coolness of the thing matters, the pattern or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of a rose gold
Okay.
and zebra print.
Okay, now my question returns again. Who would wear that and what would their purpose be? You know what I mean by purpose?
Yeah.
Like, would somebody wear that because they genuinely thought that was like a cool thing? Or would they wear something like that because it's just kind of absurd, you know?
Somebody who worked at a zoo
Mm-hmm.
and it was zebra day could wear this.
Well, I appreciate you turning this into some sort of zoo worker saga. But my question is, let's say, for example, Paris Hilton would wear that. Let's say she did.
Okay.
Okay. Kardashians. I was trying to mix up. I always go with the Kardashians. I was
Okay.
going to Paris.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say she would purchase this. Would she purchase something like this, even if not this particular item? Would she purchase something like this because it is cool to wear it now, or would she purchase something like this because it is cool to wear it because it's so absurdly bad?
I don't know.
But those are two camps, right?
Sure.
I'm right in that little
Yeah.
fashion thing. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, for an eBay seller, I don't care who buys it.
No, I wasn't
Yeah.
saying that for you. I was just genuinely wanting to
Yeah.
know. Like, do you have an example of something like that? I don't off the top of my head. Do you have an example of something that people would wear? Like, for example, if the Kardashians would wear, the youngest ones would wear mom jeans. Clearly, they would be.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do that because it's cool. They would be like, they're kind of making fun of that. Being
They
cool.
try to get a rise out of people.
Right, that's
Yes.
what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. So that's getting a rise out of people is just like, you don't care if it's absurd or what, you're just doing it.
Okay. But it's brand new, black and rose gold, and it's kind of like a block print. I don't know, I could see a kindergarten teacher wearing this on like a zebra day or
A zebra day.
zebra
They
day.
have those?
Well, I don't know, maybe when the school teachers teach about animals.
I don't remember zebra day, but it's possible. It's possible.
We're starting it.
Zebra day.
Zebra day.
Okay. Well, okay. Yes.
I don't have a made up day for it though.
Well, I don't know. I mean, zebras can be celebrated anytime, as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned.
I think it should be January 11th.
Why? January 11th?
Because it'd be 111, and zebras kind of have stripes on them.
111, yes. 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 And if you were in charge of the campaign and it was successful, you could say, we won. Won. Why won? Right?
Next bag.
I'm just trying to prolong the fun that we have with bag emptying because I know sooner or later you'll be like, oh, this is the last bag, and I'll be like, no, wait, I have more bits in me.
This is Joseph A. Bank. It is their signature collection, 100% merino wool.
I will not be tripped up by the merino wool.
That's right.
Okay, you were not going to get me twice merino wool. I know that number one, wool is from sheep.
True.
And cotton is from a plant.
Wow.
Okay, and merino wool could possibly be the breed of sheep.
Yeah.
It could possibly.
Possibly, don't
Well,
know.
we don't know, but we're just not falling for that again, sweetie.
Yeah. It's really clean, no pills, V-neck, which is fairly trendy. It's just kind of a boring sweater, and I paid $2.25.
See, there's a obvious break there for you for the end.
Oh, thanks.
That's always the obvious break.
Next is a Talbots skirt. Talbots doesn't do very well for me, but I got this one because of the color, and it's a size large. This is their newer label. It's a black label, and this style will be great for summer. It's green and white, has just a pull-on waistband, tiered A-line skirt. It's probably like more of a maxi skirt on most people, or at least a midi skirt, M-I-D-I, so it'll hit mid-calf. And they wanted $2.50.
You said a black label. They have different labels
They do.
and different values, I suppose.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
I think Talbots is all basically one label other than the factory, which would have dots underneath or a line through it.
So that's why you pointed out it's a black label.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you wear that?
No.
Next piece, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, so I'm not going to pronounce it. It is, can you see it better there, you think, or here? Probably
Yeah.
here. Okay, so there we go. Here's how you, there. Jewel.
Desigual, I would say.
Oh, that's probably
Desigual.
closer. Okay, so their pieces are always funky. This one has some embroidery, which is very trendy right now. And it has a bubble hemline, so that's really nice. I haven't seen that in a while. And it has some bead work and applique work. Really pretty. It's a halter style. No, it's not. I lied. It is a V-neck in the front and back style.
So is this thing just to hold us together on the rack?
On the hanger, yeah.
On the hanger. So what happens to this when you put it on? Where does it go?
Yeah, good question. I think you'd have to cut it off.
Okay, that
you
seems
couldn't
weird,
wear
right?
that, yeah, because that's clearly a hanger strap.
Okay, so
Yeah.
does this mean that this is brand new? Nobody ever wore it?
With this brand, the pieces already kind of look broken in sometimes, but I'm guessing somebody wore this.
So they wore it with this thing on it.
I think they did.
Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, they're.
What do you mean by, you
not
said something about a bubble?
A bubble hem.
Yeah.
So a bubble hem is where the piece of material doesn't stop, like this like stops.
Oh.
It kind of folds
It's
over
folding.
and just continues down the lining. So you can make this like more puffy.
Okay.
It's,
It's like a hippie dress.
yeah. Hippie might be a good keyword.
Mm-hmm.
But this might be a good festival dress. So I'll put festival, hippie, boho in the title. This brand has a following. Yet another skirt. This one also part elastic waist. And I always put that the back has elastic and the front is flat because people like a flat front. So there's no bunching around their midsection. So Jones of New York knew to do that. Jones of New York, it's a plus size. It's a 12, not a 12, a 16W. It's brown, and I really liked the green and white and pink. Has some crochet trim, tiered. Again, same length. I'm guessing the same person owns the Talbot skirt and this skirt because it's kind of similar.
I would say so. Yes.
And that costs $250.
It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wear it with pink ballet flats. Oh.
Yes, I can see that.
Yes. The next item is for you.
You mean for me to keep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you want to see what it is?
Well, I can see that it's shorts or something.
It's shorts.
Yes. So, are we assuming these are different than the ones that I currently have? I would say
They're
no.
Fruit of the Loom shorts. Bear likes
Yeah.
Fruit of the Loom.
Well, I mean, it's fine, but these are like the cheap ones that I have now.
I think so.
But that's fine. I mean, what did we pay for this?
We paid $250.
Well, can they be sold?
Sure.
I mean, you might as well, you know what I mean? Because I have 3 of these, and you have to cut the string so I can.
Yeah.
So if you can
Okay.
sell this.
I know these will sell for probably $6.99
Oh, great.
because
Fantastic.
I
Yes.
looked through you and that's what
Yeah.
they were selling for, but you don't like them enough to keep them? They're just
Well,
giant shorts.
They are, yeah. Remember I said about the single string and stuff. So if you might find something that didn't have that.
Okay. Next is another pair of shorts. This is J. Crew. This is their factory label, which just means it has 2 dots underneath the J. Crew. And J. Crew is one of the few people who put a side seam label and it tells you what date they were sold.
Wow.
So this was the summer of 2015. So it's
Yes,
the
I
summer
do.
of 2015. So they also have a style number and usually it's 5 digits. It's A5331, and if I put this into Google, I can find what J. Crew called these shorts.
Amazing.
Right?
That is amazing. Yes. This looks like something high fashion girls would wear on the runway or something.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, to me it does. I don't know.
These will be great. I paid $250, and I really think I might be able to get like $14.99 from them plus shipping. Plus, they'll be so easy to photograph. They don't need washed. They don't need steamed. I just lay them flat.
Yeah, they look brand new.
Yeah, they really do. We're good with those. Next bag. This is a swimsuit top by the brand Maidenform, and Maidenform usually sells bras, but they also do swimwear.
Seems like a natural transition.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a padded underwire cup, so that's important to mention. It's just the tank top, and it has the clasps in the back. I might try this on. What size is this? I love these colors.
It is very colorful.
What size is this? You are a size 36C. We'll see. I have purple bottoms too, so that would match nicely.
Yes,
So this was $2.49, so I paid $1.25.
Seems very reasonable.
Right?
Yes.
Should I move some of this stuff off of the...
Oh, I can do it.
Yeah, you want to
Here.
just move that? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for the next piece?
Yes.
Okay, because it's really exciting. I want you to be really excited.
No, you're just setting me up because I don't know what it is, but you're saying it's exciting stuff. Whoa, it's so exciting.
It's a brand new Ann Taylor loft, and I didn't know it was brand new until right now, with a llama on it. Llama. And it's just a regular Ann Taylor loft label. It's not factory.
Hold it up a little bit higher. Did you really get it? There,
Oh.
oh, they got it. There you go.
You get it?
Yeah.
It's so cute.
It is fun.
It's
very
really soft.
Yes. I
What
do
is
like
this
that.
made out of? This is
Hopefully not llama.
cotton, nylon, acrylic, wool, spandex. Well, they did a good job with it.
Yeah, what are these? These are like leftovers? All that stuff there?
But isn't he adorable?
Yes, wonder why they opted for a llama.
Llamas are popular.
Well, where is Loft from?
Ann Taylor.
Where? Is she's from New York, right?
Ann Taylor is an actually made up name.
Okay.
The company owner, which I forgot the name of, actually thought Ann Taylor was just going to be a better sounding name than their own name. So Ann Taylor is a made up person.
So, but they're not a European country. They're not in any country that perhaps llamas.
No.
Or that's all I meant.
No, llamas have just been popular recently. So I'm sure.
You're coming up llamas. Where?
Well, they go through, you know, like whales sometimes get popular. Our pottery barn sheets are whales. The whale hole theme was very popular.
Mhm.
Animals have seasons, I think.
Yeah.
So this year it was llamas.
So you know, there's some animal sitting in the corner going, "When's my turn? When's somebody gonna notice me?"
And I paid $2.25 for this adorable. It's a little late in the season, but I'm going to put it up. Somebody's going to be excited because the retail cost on this was $79.50. Would you pay $79 for this sweater?
In spite of the cuteness of the llama, I would have to say no.
Yeah.
I would not.
Another brand new. Oh, also, I got my sweater.
Yes.
I'm so excited. It's like, it's definitely vintage. It's not like
it's like
vintage.
a custom color almost.
I know, it's kind of like a green aqua. The sleeves are way too long. Actually, the whole thing's a little too big. But it was $2.49, and it's 100% cotton, and it's very comfy.
Well, you look lovely, as
Thank you.
always.
So the next piece is a petites. Do we like petites?
Apparently not by the shaking of your head, no.
No, we do not like. Anybody who is a petite, love you. Selling petites is a little bit tough, but this was brand new with tags. Talbots petite, size medium. It's a really true green cable knit cotton sweater, short sleeves with embroidered white butterflies and buttons on one side of the shoulders. So cute.
That's just decoration, though.
Yep. No, I think the buttons work. Yeah, I'm not sure why you would need to.
Yeah, well,
But they work.
In case your head's that giant, you can't get through that hole.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be cute, right?
Sure.
It doesn't say how much it retailed for, but it probably retailed somewhere around $60 to $80.
Although now I'm picturing a petite with a giant head. Because they needed these so to get their head through.
That was fun.
Okay.
And I paid half of $4.49, so I paid $2.25.
Oh, we're excited about this too. Yay.
Okay, ready? Oh, I should have had it
Oh.
buttoned.
Yes.
It's vintage. I have sold a lot of these shirts before. It's vintage and the label is okay, so I think it's Lou Magnum Shirt Maker to the Stars.
Okay. Now, once
Yes.
again, I hate to bring this up, but a high school kid would wear this to a prom, ironically.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
they actually have like 70s proms, 80s
Okay,
proms,
well,
so if you can find original like prom dresses and stuff,
But it's irony.
yeah.
It's irony. They don't think that
It's just
beautiful.
themed.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's ironic. It's just a themed party. It's
Like
a
the guy that
dress
wore
up.
this back in the 70s.
Yes.
Wore it because he thought it was cool.
Yes, that's
He
true.
thought he looked good.
Yes.
The guy that's wearing it to the prom now
Yes.
is doing it because he's saying, I can look good in the dorkiest clothing ever. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I used to sell BMWs, I met up with a guy, I'm sure he's buying a BMW, who owned a suit shop.
Yeah,
do you remember?
I do.
And he let me go up, his grandfather owned the suit shop and it was passed on to him. And up in the attic, there were hundreds of these types of things in all different pastel colors. I mean, there were like white with pink ruffles, pink with orange ruffles. And I sold them all. We split the profit, but it was so much fun.
Well,
not for you.
Well, if you remember, it was on Main Street in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. It was on the second floor.
It was.
You had to go up. So would you like to guess maybe who made the most trips up and down? I mean, you know that the van literally was packed full of, like, we didn't.
I don't remember this.
Did we even
part.
make it in one trip?
No.
We didn't make it one trip. So the back of the van and didn't have any seats in it like it does now. Same type of van, packed. It was like you were sticking.
I had a lot of shirts.
So I carried all of that down, loaded it up, unloaded it, made another. So that fun. I'm glad.
Hey, thanks for doing that.
That's quite alright. You were taking care of both of us.
Thanks for doing that.
Oh, come on now. That's okay.
So I don't know what this is going to go for. Maybe $30, $40. It's so good. And I paid $2.25. The next piece is this Hawaiian dress, and I'll show you the label. It is KY''S made in Hawaii, USA. And the label doesn't matter so much here. This was really the style. I kind of went back and forth about this, but I'm gonna put luau in the title. So a lot of people have luau's to attend in the summer months. And this one looked fun. It has like hibiscus flowers maybe, and parrots. And it's a sheath dress.
Oh, a sheet?
A sheath.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
That's the cut of dress.
Okay.
A shift dress goes like just straight down and flares out. And the sheath dress kind of goes like one of those.
Okay, I got you.
So I don't know. What do I think I'll get for this? I paid $3. I'll probably put this up for $19.99. It's in really good shape too.
You could wear that to a Jimmy Buffett concert.
I should totally put that in the title. I wonder if I can do that. I probably can't do that. Jimmy Buffett is copyrighted.
Okay, just say for all you parrot heads out there, they'll know exactly what.
Really?
Oh yeah, parrot heads are Jimmy Buffett.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fun though. Ready for this board game?
Yes.
I want to show them first.
Okay.
So you all know what this board game is now called. Here's the board game.
Secret Hitler? Whoa.
Right?
Man, this got to be old. I can't imagine that'd be politically correct now to have a game like that.
I know. They wanted $2.99, so I got it for $1.50. It's brand new. Everything is wrapped.
What year was this made?
I have no idea. So I looked these up. I couldn't figure out which one I had, but some of them were going for like 20 to 60, and some of them were going for higher. I'm sure I don't have the higher end ones, but there's that. Got plenty more.
Okay, good.
You want to put these on the floor?
Sure.
Okay. Put Secret Hitler on the floor.
Shh. Secret.
These first few pieces, I was at the $89 mark. I had to hit the $100 mark. The guy was so nice. I didn't have any kind of line behind me. He just let me go and look for pieces and bring them up. So this is one of the pieces I got with that kind of like extra money. So this is not really a great brand, Mercer Street. This might have retailed for $40, $50. It's probably like a J.C. Penney, Sears type of thing. But olive green, we all know I love olive green. And it's kind of an open shrug, longer tunic length, brand new with tags. Oh, it retailed for $44. And I got it for $4.50. Doesn't that look like me?
Yes. Mercer Street.
Yep.
Sure, that looks like something you'd wear, sure.
Yeah. This is another one of those pieces, just to hit the mark. And it is called Win-Win Flare Bottom Tunic. Now this looks like it should bring about $10 to $15. I might put it slightly higher. It's in good shape. I paid $4.50 for it. Sorry, sweetie.
No, you're fine.
A very long tunic with bell sleeves.
Well, win-win looks like something you could wear to a protest of the 1x1x1 zebras.
Did I just spit on your face?
No.
Okay. This might be my very favorite piece. I have seen this at Goodwill for months because they cycle through. So he said this was the last week. This was actually going to be here and then it's going to be sent to the bins. So if I went to the bins next week, it might have been there, but I got it. So they're shorts and they have fruit on them.
It reminds me of the chair that I got for you once that you loved so much.
I loved that chair. My sister and I went to a Goodwill or a thrift store. Where were we?
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Harrisburg, when we had an apartment while we were working there. And I fell in love with this chair. I'll put a picture in if I can find one. I think I can. And I loved it. And why didn't I take it home that day? I don't
know. Because you were struggling with, we didn't really need the chair.
We didn't need a chair. And we are not minimalists, but we do like things clean and simple. So we don't try to buy extra pieces of furniture, even if I'm in love with them. Because I'm in love with a lot of stuff.
Well, we try not to buy extra too much of anything if we can, unless it's supplies.
Yeah. Do you want to take over the story?
No, go ahead. No, seriously.
So I don't even know if I know the rest of the story other than the conclusion.
You came home and said you found this beautiful chair. I think you even had a picture of it.
I did.
And I said, why didn't you get it? Well, it was such and such money. What am I going to do with it and all that stuff? And I said, okay. So then I made up some excuse to leave. I was like, can I go wherever from the job?
Yeah.
So I just went to the Goodwill store and found it and brought it. And I brought it home. I said, here, I bought something for you.
But you set it up. Like my sister and I then went to a pool or something. I can't remember why she was there, but what season it was. But then I came home and the chair was right in the middle of the living room. I loved that chair.
Well, good.
When we moved from Pennsylvania to Florida, we sold just about everything we owned, especially the bigger things. So not really any furniture made the trip with us.
We don't really miss anything that we sold either.
No.
Not like a 70-inch TV. We don't miss it. No.
He misses it. You have such a nice TV now.
TV
it's like
awesome.
the nicest thing in our
it's
house.
It's an OLED TV. It's 55 inches, but it's not 70 inches.
But that one was only like a 1080. I don't even think it was a 4K or
well, I know
Ultra.
the picture no way can be like my new TV, but I have fond memories of my 70-inch TV.
We should have kept the TV. Anyway.
Maybe we can put a picture of that in here, in the room. I mean, from
Oh, you're saying insert it? Yeah, I can do that. So when we realized we were moving down to Florida, it happened very quickly. We set up our whole house like a yard sale, invited people in, and it was like October. I want to say it was cold, so people did have to come inside. And one of our church friends bought it for her nursery, and she still has it. And occasionally I see her post photos with the chair.
That's very fun.
That does my heart good.
Yes.
Okay, so the chair was like yellow and green, so I'll put a picture in. So it didn't look like this at all, but I get where you're going with that. So these are stretchy waists. It's just a vintage brand. SJ Sport. I've never heard of them. Size large. Are they made in the USA? Yeah, made in the USA. I won't keep them, but
they clash with your new sweater.
But the same, they kind of do. The same person who needed that zebra shirt needs these. Because there'd be like a fruit day.
A fruit day, yes.
Yeah, if you're making fruit salad in home ec and you're the home ec teacher, come on. So these were $2.50. I paid $2.50. They're in really good shape. They're very high waist. Like they're gonna come way past your belly button, I would think. Do you like them?
Well, they're absurd. They're kind of much like your chair, kind of
over the top,
beautifully ugly.
Yeah,
sort of.
I like that. Okay. Next, we might be keeping this. Okay.
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 I'm really glad that you ran the disclaimer earlier about how we're not minimalist. Right.
Okay, Okay, so it's like a photo frame stand and there's a tail. It's a dolphin. It actually kind of looks like a penguin, but it's not. It's a dolphin. And he's got like beady eyes. You could look at him now.
I feel like you should insert in here a view of our house.
They know what our house looks like.
Okay, and say that there's no way this is going to make the cut in our house.
Well, here's my thinking.
Okay.
Ready to hear me to justify this?
Yes.
We can put it up. We keep stuff in the attic for guests. So when guests are coming over, they get like special sheets and a special setup. So we keep like special things. This can hold our Wi-Fi password.
Okay. Sure. And the bonus is that we get to put extra stuff in the attic, which we swore we were not going to do when we moved here, you know.
And we take down all of the stuff from the attic once a year.
When people come.
No, like July you did it last year, which was silly, but...
You mean just for fun I took it down out of there?
You took everything down out of the attic.
Oh, and we tried to go through it, but so there wasn't so much stuff.
Correct, so we go through the stuff in
Would
the
you like
attic.
to know how that's going?
It's not going very well.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. He's so cute. He's
Well, I'm saying
$250.
yes, if you think that would be something for visitors and whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a little creepy too.
Yeah, well, certainly the sound he makes is creepy. Yes, there.
I love you.
My point.
Next is a solid brass goat figurine. And he has no markings and he was $2. And I think rings will fit on this. So if somebody was really into like goats, they could put their rings, like put it by the kitchen sink. But it's really cute. Maybe you just like goats and you don't like Satan.
Well, maybe.
Here is my one plush. So it is Walt Disney Company. It didn't have a date on it, but they wanted 99 cents for it. And vintage Walt Disney does pretty well. He was in decent shape. Who's this, Dumbo, you think?
I guess so, yes. Yes, that's the Disney character with the big ears that he could fly, right?
Is Dumbo an elephant though?
Yes, he had giant ears and he could fly.
Okay. His little tusks are like fake leather and they're a little bit worn. But past that, he's in pretty good shape. I didn't know Dumbo was an elephant.
What did you think Dumbo was? Did you know Dumbo flew?
Yes.
You knew he flew?
Yeah.
So what did you think was propelling this?
His ears.
But you didn't think it was an elephant?
No, I didn't know what it was.
You just thought it was some sort of creature you couldn't identify.
What animal was Dumbo?
Welcome to my world, ladies and gentlemen, because anytime she doesn't believe anything that I say, she always has to Google it and check.
I always believe you. You'd think I'd have a...
Please don't tell lies to the people.
What animal was Dumbo?
Here's something I found on Wikipedia. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Not really. Google did.
Thanks for your feedback.
Okay, so it was an elephant, huh?
I mean, I guess it could have been a giant mouse.
I was thinking it was like more of a hippo type of thing.
A hippo. Oh, okay, hippo. I get the hippo.
Yeah, but you're right. It's totally an elephant. I bought a ginormous lot of vintage trains. These were the ones that were out of the package.
These are HO trains.
So there's a Santa Fe, Burlington, and then I have a giant bag full of new trains. So I don't know how to show these. This was 99 cents. Then I have a whole bunch of Lionel in the boxes. So this was $2. This one is $1. That's Lionel Track. And that was $1. So now I'm gonna pan down so you can appreciate how much of this stuff we got.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Kind of stuff.
So what do you think about all that?
I have no idea. I mean, I don't think the HOs are as sought after as the fuller scale size. You know what I mean?
Okay. They're a smaller size.
This is the HO or small size. These are all HO.
Okay. Yes, the orange box.
So I don't think they're as sought after as the ones that use the bigger track.
Okay.
The bigger trains. But yeah, I don't.
Do you think I did okay for $32?
I just really have no idea. Honestly, I don't.
I think what I'll do is I'll group this all together.
Okay.
And put it locally.
Okay.
And then this should all fit. I don't think it's
So
gonna
would you
fit
what
one
just
box.
like what would you ask for this then if you do it?
I'd have to look it up, but maybe $100.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I do know like the engines are the
Okay.
most valuable,
Okay.
and then of course the caboose, because people want a caboose is the end of the train, so those might be a little bit more valuable.
Okay.
But that's really all I know.
There's so many of them
Yes.
that even for $100, you're still only paying like $3 or $4 a piece. So
If
I
you're
think
into it,
somebody
yeah.
would be,
If you're into it, yes.
yeah. Yeah. So altogether, I paid $89. I always round up to donate to their charity. It was like 88 something, and I round up. So we did really well. Yeah.
Yes. So what now? Put them back in the bag or what?
No, let's not put them back in the bag. I'll just stack them. Maybe I'll stack them over there
You
just
just
for
want to
now.
stop your.
Yeah, let's stop and we'll stack. Stop and stack.
Okay.
We're back and we are out of inventory, but we figured we will answer some questions.
Yay. That'll be fun.
If you had to change your name, what would your new name be?
I'd probably just use my middle name, Dean.
Oh, Dean's a good name.
Yeah, and then they can call me Dino. Like they used to call Dad, Dino.
I can call you Dina.
No, I'm saying if I had to change it. I told you I had one friend back in the day that he was the only guy ever, because most people knew my middle name, but it was not a secret, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't care. I thought it was cool that I had my dad's first name as a middle name, so they knew my name was Barry Dean, so he just started calling me Dean. He was the
Okay.
only guy ever did it, though.
Yeah,
But he called me
Dean's a really cool name.
Yeah.
And in fact, we're not having children, ever.
Yeah.
But if we did have children, we would name them Lillian after your grandmother and Dean after your father. So if I could change my name, I already changed my name. So I'm good with my name changed.
Well, I'm sure what they mean is if you have to change it again. Come on now.
I think I would go with Alethea.
Really, Alethea?
Yeah.
Alethea.
Alethea sounds more Greek. My name is Greek. Melissa means honeybee. And one time when I was young, I read somewhere, I'm sure in one source and one source only, that it meant sweet as a honeybee. And so I've always kind of liked that, but it really just means honeybee in Greek. And I am Greek. My grandmother is Greek. So Alethea sounds Greek, whereas Melissa doesn't really sound Greek.
Alethea. I knew an Anitha once.
Anitha?
Anitha. Her name was Anitha.
Huh.
Yes.
Did you date her?
No.
Did you want to date her?
Well, I remember her name, so I mean, she was pretty good looking, so I wouldn't remember her name if she
Yeah.
wasn't cute. She was cute.
I'd probably just stick with my name. I really like Melissa with 2 L's. Okay, next question. What's a body part that you wouldn't mind losing?
My stomach.
You have to be more specific.
The fat. All my fat. I'd be good. So if I'd be ripped to shreds instead of...
Not your actual stomach, because that would cause major issues.
Okay, yes, not my actual stomach. Sorry, I thought it was a chance to just be instantly the body you went there for a second. What body part would I lose if I had to lose something? Well, I suppose my little toe.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you lose?
Well, I don't know if we're considering hair a body part, but I would want to lose my hair. And then next would be my gallbladder, because it gives me issues.
Oh. Well, you can do without some things too, right? What can you do without?
Your appendix, your gallbladder, your spleen.
Oh yeah, so I guess it'd be better for me to say I could do without my appendix.
Yeah.
Than my little toe.
I mean, they have purposes, but
Yeah.
you can live without them. And my gallbladder does give me issues, so.
I mean, you know, my scenario went to the gangster that has the guy tied to the chair and was like, you know, okay, you're gonna lose one thing, buddy. What's it gonna be?
That wasn't the question.
Well, that was a question in my mind.
Okay.
Okay, so he has this, what's he gonna take? He's gonna take some body part. I can say my leg, my arm, in my little finger, I play guitar and piano, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, gangster, you take my little toe.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
We had different things in our head.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather lose your keys or your cell phone?
Oh, my keys. I mean, the other thing, that's just the remote for the car and the house key. I have a house key and the mailbox key on it. Yeah. Big deal.
And we have copies of that.
I'd have to get a thing for the gym. I'm a new key fob for the gym.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Yep. I would also rather lose my keys. And in fact, I have lost the keys. We were vacationing years ago before I got sick on Anna Maria. And I went walking and I had tied keys and my shoes, I think my shoes, maybe not my shoes, in like a Walmart bag. And I checked it for holes. But I tied it and I walked along the water and then I came back and my keys were gone. And I'm sure it's something I did. I'm sure it slipped out or bounced. I got wet, but like wading wet, not like completely soaked. So we were on vacation on Anna Maria, so we couldn't use our car. So we had relatives go into our house and overnight us or priority ship keys to us. And thankfully, Anna Maria Island has a free trolley.
Yeah.
So we were able to get around. And we were good, but that was the one time I completely lost the keys. You've lost your phone before, completely lost your phone in Panama City while we were on vacation.
Yes, now we've made arrangements so the key loss will never be a problem again, but I don't know about the cell phone.
Yeah.
I don't know what we can do about that.
There's really nothing to do. Next question. Would you rather have a cook or a maid?
Maid. I don't eat that much that eats cooked.
Yeah.
The little bit of cooking that I do isn't like, we're not normal people that make stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
If I make a hamburger, I don't even put salt or pepper on it. I just put it in the pan and that's it.
Yeah. So. I'd rather have a cook. And I eat mostly raw food, but just to prepare something, like to get the strawberries out and wash them and slice them and cut the cantaloupe, all of that kind of preparation stuff takes time. And I always feel like I'm going to chop off a finger. So.
And in fairness, you kind of already do have a maid.
He's really good at cleaning the house. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Oh, I don't want to play that game.
Next. That was my last question.
Okay. Well, we're done then. I guess are we done?
Are we done?
So, but before we go, we would just like to say
What are we saying?
that we hope your day is blooming with joy. That's our sign off. Come on. We got to stick with our sign off. We can do the hand in thing if you want to. We got 2, 2, on 2, 1, 2. We hope your day is blooming with joy. Come on, let's do that.
No.
We're sticking with the tag. We're sticking with. I, for one, and I know she does, even though she doesn't want to say, because she spreads joy wherever she goes. I, for one, would hope that your day is blooming with joy.
Thanks so much, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Would you rather have a cook or a maid? Why is she looking?
More than anyone you can adore, and love is all that I can do to you. Love